Hey guys, welcome back to an actual recording of a video. It is currently just quarter to 1 o'clock in the morning on the 3rd of August 2023, and I'm coming at you with a video today where we are just going over basically my locker tour. I mean, we're in August now, it's towards the end of the year, we are past summer pretty much. Last month of summer, what do you call August? Last month of summer? Well, anyway, here we are. We're going to get into the item shop because I'll let you guys do see it flash up on screen, but there are a lot of skins on this account. And today, I kind of want to just go through them and talk through it. But first of all, before recording this video, I did something that has kind of sort of started to alarm me. I went through and I counted all the skins I could see that were bought from item shops, packs, crews, the starter ones, if there are special skins, so if they're like a Marvel or Star Wars one, where they're like in a certain premium category. And I went through and I calculated it. And this account, from purely based on stuff we've purchased in the actual item shop, is currently worth £1,658 and 28 pence. Now, if that is not a depressing statistic, I divided it by 5 because I've been playing Fortnite for about 5 years now or so, and that comes to £331 per year, which, wow, that is slightly incredible. But we're going to get through this account right now. I'm going to show you all the exclusives I've got because, as you can see here, I have got some of the more sort of sought after rare skins, and we're just going to get through it. I mean, we start off with a lot of the packs. We've got the Blaze, the one that everyone seems to love and adore, classic Deadpool from Chapter 2 Season 2, along with the Mandalorian, and an actual kind of favourite of mine, just because of the nice customization you can get with the armor going. Of course, I've got a lot of the secret skins. I think I'm missing one from like Season 8. I didn't really play a lot of Season 8. I can't even remember why, but as you'll see later, I did manage to get the win for the Glider Umbrella, which is another set of prized possession kind of items on my account. We've got more crew stuff, and this is where a lot of the money came from. It was, in the legendary skins alone, it was £210. I even just scoffed at that myself, just trying to read that. That hurt me to say. So just a bit more of a detail about my account as we go through here. I started playing in Season 1. I started playing on the update when they added bushes into the game, and that kind of got me going on it. I got my first win in Season 2. Just so I can remember this for future, it was by the doghouse, as we call it now, in Pleasant Park, and it was on top of the air ventilation unit. I killed him with a tac shotgun. I can't remember the rarity of it anymore, but that is the original win I first got. I was camping for the life of me, and I remember my hands were shaking. Sometimes I miss that feeling. I got that feeling through all of Chapter 1 where my hands would shake before we win. Now I don't really get it. A little bit when it's a solo win, but like, you know, we've become more accustomed to it, I guess. First rare skin here is Eon. This is the Xbox exclusive, and I think I got it with the console back in the day. So that's a rare one there now, and I think this is a discontinued one. To be honest, I have quite a lot of these, but I'm not too up to date with which ones are discontinued now. A few of the packs, these sort of pack ones, these normally cost about a tenner, and they start to add up eventually. A nice little breaking point here is the Chapter 2 Season 2 Specialist Maya, which was like a fully customizational one, so like you decided how it looks. So a lot of you guys will have this skin, but it will look completely different to mine, which is such an awesome thing. I love it when they do stuff like that. Glow as well, that was for a Samsung phone. Believe I borrowed my mother's phone for that and played a few games on there to get it. We've got a lot more of the crew pack ones, and here's Midas, a fan favorite, of course. My look, I love the look of these old Season 4 legendaries. Like the old legendaries, they just seem so bright and vibrant compared to the ones now. We've got Omen as well, which is another classic skin for a lot of people, and Panda, which has recently got an edit style to take the Panda helmet off, which I do like that they're giving updates to these older skins. It does give me a bit of joy to make me feel like I am still partly getting my money's worth of it. And as you see along here, guys, there's a lot of skins here that are fairly classics. And we are on to another Xbox exclusive, actually, Rogue Spider Knight. It comes with 3 edit styles, the black and white purely, which is that one, the black and green, which you saw first, and then the default one, which, to be honest, I do kind of lean towards the default one. I think the white, main, and green as the secondary is quite nice. Going through here more, I mean, we've got a lot now of these, the 7 ones, as they've started to release. I've just, basically, I play through the battle passes. I always tend to try to get level 100 on the battle pass. I think I've missed one, being Season 8, which was I think the skin's called Lux, but I don't really know too much about it. Onto the DC section here. Both iterations of Harley Quinn, along with a pack I bought in it for Joker and Poison Ivy and Green Arrow here. He's one of the crew pack ones. I think there is a bit of a call for him to return now, because I know the series is massive. Like, people love the series, so a lot of people want him back, and a lot of the ice variations too. Gaming Legends, I don't really have like a preference to collect it. I'm pretty sure all these are from passes, except that I think I got that for a V-Bucks pack. We've got our captain up front for England, Harry Kane. Well, he's not our captain, but he's a main man. Scores a few penalties. I think I bought this during World Cup fever, because to be honest with you, I don't support Tottenham, so it just comes across as a bit of a weird purchase now. Mr. Beast, one day hoping he'll fund this Fortnite account, because my gosh, does it need it after seeing that initial bill. And followed by Neymar Jr. They're the icons. My friend collects the icons. They don't really bother me too much. It's not really something I'm interested in. I'm more interested in like the Marvel stuff. As you guys can see here, I have a lot of Marvel. I'm not like a Marvel nerd. I kind of like Marvel. I watch quite a bit of it. I enjoy watching all the films and shows. During lockdown, me and my girlfriend Casey, as I'm sure you guys are all aware of, we did like a Marvel run through, and we just watched all of them in order. And I remember that's when a lot of these skins were coming out, so I ended up picking up a lot of them based off hype. The whole advertisement and collaboration things really work on me. Star Wars. Now, Star Wars isn't different from Marvel. Star Wars is a lot to do. With my childhood, there is a lot of memories from me growing up with my brother. We used to play the original Lego Star Wars on the Xbox 360. And a lot of fun times on there. So Star Wars always brings back memories for me, and it has a very special soft spot in my heart. There we go. That's the words for that one. Moving on, we've got a lot more, and this is like a big chunk of the skins I've bought actually did come from Epic as well, like in the Epic section, I believe it's called, the Epic outfits. I just know them as the purple ones because that's it to me, really. I don't really know the names. I think Gold's legendary. But £338 worth of Epic skins as far as I'm aware from my account. We've got a few of the crews. I mean, the Chaos Agent and Chaos Origins, they're kind of like classics now for the whole Chapter 2 storyline. So I pick them up. I'm quite into the whole storyline thing. I've been following it along. They've kind of lost me since the end of Chapter 3. So if someone's got like some directional hints about actually what happens after Chapter 3 to get us to Chapter 4, that'd be great. Along with Ghoul Trooper Season 1. Absolutely fantastic skin. Just brings back a lot of memories of the early game. It feels a lot more updated now than it did back then. I don't think they've changed it, but it just feels different to me now. We've got Guildheart, which is a fantastic skin in my opinion. It feels to me it's based off English mythology. I think there's a link there with the stags and the sort of clan outfit there. It is fantastic to me. I just realised he's wearing a scarf, and I'm not sure if I like the skin as much anymore. So, moving on before I notice anything else. And here we go. Here's some rare ones. We've got Honor Guard, which is from the Huawei phones, which was another iteration of the phones my mum had, and I played a few games on there. And I got the skin for it, and I really do like it. It is a good-looking skin. Really nice. And we've also got Iconic here as well. Same, I think this was my stepdad's phone we got this off, which is really nice as well. Good looking skin. People love the dance for that. It's getting pretty rare now. Underrated skins is of course Kit. Kit is a great skin from the time the map flooded. Looking back, I remember thinking that was such a terrible season, but looking back on it now, there is a lot of memories I hold with Chapter 2 Season 3 it was, when the whole map flooded. It was fantastic. Such a good change of pace now I think about it. But that's what tends to happen in Fortnite, is we tend to think that these skins are like, or these map changes in these new seasons are horrendous, but looking back on it, you will like it more than you'd like it now. I always have a feeling. It always feels like it gets better with time. And here's another story one. It is the mecha robot that came out the volcano and had a massive fight with a monster. And we got this. And I also got the commander one, which was from the event in Chapter 3, Season 2, I think it was now, where we fought off the war kind of, the war season, I guess you'd call it. I don't really know what the theming they wanted for that one was. We got Morty from Rick and Morty, of course. They had to make him into a morph suit, so he actually fit the sizing of the characters, which I always find quite funny. Mothman, we were only talking about him on stream today, or Mothmando as he's called. He is my favourite monster, as everyone seemed to ask me continuously, but yeah, there he is. Another classic in like the YouTuber space, of course, is the Gingerbread Man. Peely as well. You know, I do just have a lot of these like classic ones now that I pick up because they have some form of nostalgia for me. Peely's definitely there. I think he's like the end of every joke that Fortnite try to put out. But a bit of a rogue one as a great skin is actually Nighthair. I'm not sure how many people like this one, but I don't see it rocked often, but it's up there. I mean, we've also got Plague as well, which was a skin that they just didn't put in the game for ages, for obvious reasons, during the whole pandemic. But now he's back out, and he's here. So I think he's back in rotations. So get him if you want. We've also got Royal Bomber here. Royal Bomber is one of the PlayStation exclusives, and one of my personal favorites because it has that older kind of style feeling to the skins, and I like it a lot. Very simple, looks good, does the job, and I do believe that one's discontinued as well now. Chapter 2 Season 2, fantastic season. Surfstrider, I got this one for having an Intel core in my PC, I think it was. So a lot of these like skins they give out, you just get them if you have a PC. So I think when we'll go through my actual full list of them, you'll see more in depth of which ones I've just been given for having a PC. Going down further, we have got some more into the rare category. Fish sticks as well. It's like used as the butt end of the joke, along with Peely a lot of the times often. And some like interesting ones down here. I think this was like the rarest skin in the game for like maybe a couple years continuously. Recon Expert that is, I think. Just didn't go into the item shop ever for the longest period of time. And then I ended up, I think someone gifted me it. I think my friend gifted me it, an IRL friend, so I won't mention his name. He gifted me that one, which was rather nice of him. And Classic Jonesy to finish off. Just a general overlook that is of the main skins. Now, on to favourites. So these are all skins I've been getting just for having a platform in some way. So of course we've done Eon Glow, Rogue Spider Knight. This one was given to me for having a PC. Like I say, you do just get some. This is one of the PlayStation skins. They tend to just give out skins for having a PlayStation. This one was for getting a new remote. I got a new PlayStation remote and I was given this, I believe. So, you know, you do just get them and they just come along. A lot of these are PlayStation skins. Gruff Gringle is obviously the Christmas version of Gruff. Guff, sorry, we all got given at Christmas. And this is an old PlayStation one, but this is the Season 7 PlayStation one we got given back then in the day. So, moving on now to gliders. So, as far as I am aware, this is every single Win umbrella that they have put out in Fortnite so far. I have got every single Win umbrella so far. This is kind of what I like to collect. It's just my Win umbrellas. Because just going through them, they're so unique, some of them. You can tell, like, when they put effort in to some of them, like, this looks fantastic. It just gives you that sort of feeling of the season, and that's why I like them so much, because they encapsulate so much from the season, and I've got some utter classics on it, like Paper Parasol here from Season 3, first time round. Love that. Another one that people go mad for is Snowflake. This is from that Pleasant Park win I spoke about at the start of the video. I love saying the word stream when I record videos. And yeah, I think the X1, looking back on it, people, if the mechs weren't in Season X, I think it would have been a classic season in a sense. But the whole mechs being there and you not really being able to get a good run of games, it forced me into Team Rumble a lot, because another achievement I got was level 100 in Season X, but it forced me to grind out a lot of Team Rumble, because playing the game, like in just standard Battle Royale, was a massive pain because of these mechs. You couldn't get anywhere. Some of these are like conditional ones, so this was in Chapter 2 Season 6, the Primal Season. You have to do like a special mission, and you got given that if you beat the mission. There's some of them on here that are like that, but majority of them are just for winning. This was Chapter 2 Season 1, when the big bloke, can't remember his name for the life of me, big purple bloke spawned in the middle of the map. You had to fight him, and if you beat him, you got given that. And then finally, I think the real main thing I need to show you guys is season level 100 is there. And furthermore, we'll go over to profile here. And this is my kind of point at the moment. We've got 74 solo wins, 209 duo wins, and 286 squad wins. A majority of them will come from playing on stream. But, guys, thank you. And if you have enjoyed watching, like it says down here, like and subscribe if you see this, please and thank you. It'd be massively appreciated. Thank you everyone so much for being a part of this, watching all this way. That's 15 minutes. Thank you guys, I really do appreciate it. Drop a like, subscribe. Thank you. See you in a bit. Goodbye.